Hi, everyone. It is time for new listings at noon. I'm Karen Ringo, a realtor in the DMV area with Compass.
And I'm Alison, Scimeca, also a realtor in the DMV area with Compass.
So every week, Alison and I, we go out and we find two of our favorite new listings on the market this week. So Alison, can you tell everyone where your listing is located?
Sure. So mine is in Capitol Hill. It's kind of Capitol Hill, H Street, Northeast, kind of border, I'd say. How about yours?
Nice. Well, mine this week happens to be in my neighborhood in Colorado Rock Springs. This is in Bethesda, and it's actually my listing that we're featuring this week. So
love it. We featured one of mine last week, so I'm happy to have you feature one this week.
Yay. All right. So guys, Alison is going to get started. She's going to share hers first, and then we'll start with mine right afterwards.
Yep. Okay. So like I said, this is kind of in the border between Capitol Hill and H Street Northeast. So it is listed as a Capitol Hill neighborhood. And the address is 525 9th Street Northeast, Unit 104. It's in a building called The Station. And I'll just tell you the reason right now is that it actually had its historic beginnings in 1900 as a historic police station. And it was fully renovated to LEED standards and converted in 2011. So the building's about 10 years old at this point. This particular unit is a 3-bed, 3.5 bath, 2218 square foot condo. It's listed at $1.195 million. And the condo fee is $730 a month, which if you know condo buildings, it's not actually that much for what you're about to see. So if
I will say we had the wrong address up. So when you said it was listed at 1 million, and we saw 849, guys. That's not the right listing. So we'll correct this in post.
No worries. Okay. So yeah, just FYI, it's 1,195 is the list price. Okay. So Karen's going to take us in, and it is a 3-level condo. It completely feels like a townhome. So the entrance to this unit is on the right here. And I picked this shot just so you can kind of understand the layout. Now the floor plan is online, which is super helpful when you have multi-level places, because it's, with photos, it's sometimes hard to know how things are connected. So if you're interested, definitely hit us up and we can send you that floor plan for a little bit more context. But so this is it's actually like the middle floor of the unit. And this is where the kitchen, one of the living spaces, kind of dining space is. And you obviously have this gorgeous kind of arched windowway here. So you do have a lot of historic parts of the building that have been kept there, which give it this unique feel that I love so much. So a couple of different angles here. So you've got a huge bar like island here that could be used as seating for your more casual seating. And then you have the dining table also in this space. So it's pretty large space that you can use in multiple ways. And even in these photos, you see that there are some open spaces there. You could easily add in a bench against the wall, or, different things to add in more furniture if you needed it, or for more storage or whatever. So we're jumping right in. This is the primary bedroom on the top level. And if you see to the right, we'll talk about that in a second, that area. That would technically, I would call it like a little fourth area, but it is, part of that third level. So this, all I talk about is how I like unique and different listings. Like I saw this and I didn't need to see the rest of the listing to know that this is one I wanted to highlight at some point. It is really, really cool that this is such a spacious, tall ceilinged room here, and then you have this extra loft space that will bring you into. But this is a king size bed here, with plenty of room for 2 fairly large nightside tables. You've obviously got this gorgeous exposed brick, so it makes you feel like the historic sense of the building here. And you can just see how spacious this is with all of the furniture in there as well.
The window treatment is pretty. It would be nice to see a shot with it down, but it's pretty unique. The window.
Yeah, I don't think they had one, because I noticed that too, but I wasn't quite sure what it looks like with it down.
Mm-hmm.
That would definitely be some supplemental information. I should have asked when I spoke to the agent. But okay, so this is this loft area here. So I think it's just so cool how they have it set up with a couch, books, TV, or maybe those are DVDs. I can't tell, but. Actually, who uses DVDs anymore? Those have got to be books. But anyway, lovely little loft space just to kind of chill out and read. Obviously, I would love that as like an office space or something. I think with the skylight there and that exposed beams, the original exposed beams, it's just such a a unique feature of this home for sure. And those are original beams, so they weren't put in just for aesthetic reasons. The listing is very clear that all of the bathrooms have been completely updated and renovated. So they all look very similar. I think I only chose one bathroom photo because they are very similar in design, sleek, modern, and they all have this kind of gray, kind of purplish hue to the paint colors that they used. But it's good to know that all of them have been fully renovated. Because like I said, the building's 10 years old. So things start to feel dated, in my opinion, sometimes like 8 to 10 years when trends just start to change. So it's nice that that's been done for you. This room I really like. So this is one of the bedrooms, and they have it made into, it obviously looks like a kid's room with that really cool bed that I want, to be honest with them.
I know. I was going to say, my kids would be jealous of this bed. They've
with
been
a little
asking
fort,
for one of these.
yeah, with a little fort underneath. But then on the left here is also a fully sized desk, which I'm sure was kind of a work or a study school from home space during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
So these rooms are all really, really nice sized. Yeah, so I did show you the other angle here. So I mean, it's a full size desk with lots of room. So it's a great room. And sometimes you're looking out onto other buildings, but and it's not great in the city, but I like that you're just looking at exposed brick here. You're not looking into other people's windows or anything like that. Okay, so this is the bottom level of the house, and this is, I think they have it labeled as like rec room on the floor plan, but it's just another space, another living space. I mean, truly a large space here. It's the same footprint as the other floor above it that we started with. So they have another desk area. I mean, it seems like, I know nothing about who lives here right now, but they had a lot of people at home at the same time during the pandemic.
Has a computer set up at a desk.
I think we've got 4 computer setups we've seen so far. So, ostensibly we won't have to have quite so many in the future, we would hope. So this is room for other things. It could be a different sitting area. It could be a little kind of reading nook, whatever you want here. And I think I asked you to put a photo of the other angle in as well. Yeah, with this huge bookcase here with the exposed brick. So yeah, so if you didn't want to spend your time reading and hanging out in your little bedroom loft, then this is a close second for sure. So I just really thought that this was a really cool room. And of course, here's another desk. So there's, I mean, again, huge size rooms, right? And so this one's got, it looks like a queen size bed here and nightside table and full desk. So, I mean, the total square footage is 2,200 square feet. It just seems to be an exceptional layout for all of the rooms that they have and all of the space that they have. And this is also on the same lower level. So this is a supplemental bedroom on the lower level next to that bookshelf room we just showed.
Nice. Now, are they having an open house?
They are. The open house is Sunday, 2:30 to 4:30. It's Trottle Lang's of Compass's listing. And yeah, I mean, it's a 5-unit building. It's very small and intimate. So definitely go check this one out if you have any questions, or like I said, if you want the floor plans or something that might help you figure out this layout a little bit better, hit us up. We're happy to help.
Awesome. Hit us up.
Hit us up.
Nice. All right. Allison, thank you for sharing that. And we'll have to
wait, sorry, I forgot. This is important.
Yes.
There's 2 parking spots in a private lot that come with this unit. So, you start to get to a certain price point and you expect to have all the bells and whistles, and this has it. This has 2 parking spots as well. So there you go.
Awesome.
Okay, sorry.
Very nice.
Now you go.
Okay. All right. Well, we are going to move away, and we're going to go into Bethesda and a neighborhood called Colorado Rock Springs. And you guys have heard us talk about this neighborhood. It's a neighborhood with over 275 mid-century modern homes that were built in the 1960s. It's actually so this home was built in 1966. Sorry, I'm like not completing my sentences. And the address of this home is 7501 Hamilton Spring Road. So we are trying something a little different today. We have a short little video that we're going to take you inside so that you can see this awesome home. And this is my listing, and it just went active just this week. And we're having an open house tomorrow, 2 to 4, and on Sunday, 2 to 4. So let's pull it up and let's share this.
Hi, welcome to 7501 Hamilton Spring Road, located in the beautiful Colorado Springs neighborhood in Bethesda. This mid-century modern home is a Hillcrest model with 5 bedrooms and 3 baths. That's 2 bedrooms up, 3 bedrooms down. Come on, let's take a look.
So this is one of my favorite areas, this dining room, and we're going to show you this really nice photo of this area. But we're going to keep going. Is it still echoing, Allison?
It was only when you were speaking in the video, so I'm not sure. So we can still hear you when you're speaking.
Okay, so let's take you through. This is the kitchen. And the kitchen actually, guys, has the original cabinets, but the counters and all of the appliances were done in 1998, and then new tiling was done just recently. This is one of the second bedroom on the top floor. This is the secondary bath. And this is the primary bedroom and the primary bath. Heading downstairs. This is one of our other family room areas, which is really nice because, you know, you have that additional place for everyone to hang out. You have the upstairs area, and then you also have this nice area. Maybe the kids can get away from everyone else.
Send them downstairs.
Right. I'll tell you a little bit later about that fireplace, which is really neat. This is one of the bedrooms, and that bedroom that we just saw before, it could be used as an office space because it's a little bit smaller than the other bedrooms. This is our 4th bedroom, and this is our 5th.
One of the awesome features of this home is this incredible deck that oversits a 2-car garage that has been expanded and also has a Tesla charging station. Take a look.
So isn't this incredible? Look how huge that deck is.
And
it's pretty incredible.
7501 Hamilton Spring Road. I'm Karen Ringo with
So
Compass.
that is our 7501 Hamilton Spring. I don't know if you were
3495.
able to hear that.
Good job with your video, Karen. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. You know, it's kind of fun to get a little creative from time to time. So I'm going to bring up, just so we can just talk a little bit. So this one thing that's really great about this house is just how awesome the lighting and all of the floor to ceiling windows and the sliding glass doors, just to be in there and to be able to have this view to your right, and then you have the view to the backyard. It's really nice and just really bright inside. Now the floors were recently refinished. So the floors are really beautiful. The fireplace was done, it's in ledger stone, and this was done in 2015. And so all of the light fixtures and things have been updated. We didn't show this, but there is this huge garage. And these are just the second owners of this building. I mean, not of this building, but of this home. They're the second owners. The first owners used to have these really large camper vans. And so they are the ones that built the garage, and they built it really large and with a high ceiling so that they could park their camper vans in there. So that's why you have this incredible garage. So once you go and you see it, you're surprised. You open it and you're just like, wow, oh my God, look how large this garage is.
Maybe that's where you're sending your kids when you want them to get out of the house.
Right. And then there's also a 220 volt charging volt for charging your electric cars. Let me just show this next one. This is my favorite shot. I mean, this kind of explains the lighting, the views. It's just really beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great shot. And of course, I like the closed off kitchen.
There's a closed off kitchen, but there are some models in the neighborhood that knock down that door and they open up the kitchen. And they expand. So this home is a really easy home to expand on as well. So here's just another shot. You guys can just see how bright and airy it is. And here's my favorite, the deck. So the deck is pretty awesome, and they rebuilt. So the deck has a flat roof underneath, and they rebuilt the flat roof. This was done in 2015, and they redid the deck as well. So if you look here, this is from looking up from the deck. If you're looking down to this beautiful side yard that they have. And, you know, it's nice to have green space because a lot of the homes in Colorado, some of them have tons of trees and grass coverings, and some of the yards do not have green space. So it's coveted if you have a yard with green space. So here is another view of the home. You can get a chance to just see how really pretty it is. And at night, the owners have lights on the stairs. So you get this really pretty, incredible night shot. And so it's just really, when you walk by people in the neighborhood entering and you look over into their yard and you see it, it's pretty impressive to see the view of their house. So very, very pretty house. They have Marvin windows that were double glazed and insulated, new things that were recently painted all the way through, new carpet in the basement, tiles in the entryway. And then there's just upgrades that they've done throughout. From the HVAC in 2015, they were constantly just really taking care of the house, and it really shows. So
yeah, I think something that's always good to point out, because people don't really, especially condo owners, don't really know, is that exterior work on a house, like putting in the gardening and the landscaping, can be pretty costly, and it is done for you here. I mean, it is gorgeous, and this is a great time of year for you guys to take photos with everything in bloom. But I mean, it's really move-in ready, which is great. People could change things if they wanted to, but there's certainly nothing that screams needing to be done as soon as you move in.
Right. And she's so proud of all of the flowers and plants. And I just thought, I don't know if we can get it to scroll, but if you look to the lower left, this is just a list of all of the flowers and trees that are planted.
That's hilarious. For the record, anybody who's watching, we actually did not plan that. I did not know Karen had a list of all of the different.
I did, because, you know, I'm not a plant person, and I said, there's no way I'm going to try to pronounce all of these. So I'm just going to put it on the screen so that, you know, people that are really into gardens, they can see all the different gardens all the flowers. Yeah. And there is a 40-year-old wisteria tree that is on the balcony, and it blooms these beautiful purple flowers. So
my gardener father would absolutely, actually, I'm sure he'll watch this, is maybe watching now, and he's probably in love with this house and is going to tell me that I should buy it. Wish I could.
Yeah, so we could be neighbors. So that would be awesome. So we can just hang out together.
Sure.
All right. Well, that is our listing. Once again, if you guys have any questions or you would like to see it, we have an open house tomorrow from 2 to 4, and then again on Sunday from 2 to 4. And the asking price, did we say what the asking price is of this home?
I don't remember. Why don't you tell everyone?
The asking price is $1,049,000. So it's just right here along the bottom.
All right. Well, Karen, I love your listing. It's great. I hope you have a crazy open house this weekend and get a gajillion offers.
Thank you, Alison. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, guys, thank you for tuning in to New Listings at Noon. And we will be back next week with 2 of our favorite new listings on the market. I'm Karen Ringo.
And I'm Alison Scimeca.
And